gives us fiber. Hold on. That gives us organic poly. Okay, we'll have to go outside. One moment. And that's why I use Ghillie so much. Cheap and easy to repair. Yes, I could use hide as well, I guess. That's even cheaper and easier to repair. Should be just about time, in fact. You're at 80. 5 left. Oh dear, this is unfortunately what 90% of Ark is, just hanging around waiting. Uh, 4.4 will get us to... What do we have left? 4. Hold on. Just. Yeah, we'll just have enough. Excellent. Yes, this was a very unexpected time for the very first thing today. Once we do have this, though, then we can start trying to figure out what the hell to do about this Edmontonia. I think just hopping on its back and just... Now, the way they fight is that creatures come from around and the places... Once we get the first one done, I can hop off the cliff and lure it down. And that should give us a better thing, because we're going to be using fire arrows primarily, so given... I'm pretty sure I mostly summoned sabers, so given our crossbow's damage, I'm hoping we just one-shot sabers. We'll have to see. I've never properly done this one. I really should experiment with the low-level one, but... And I'm hoping it works, because if it works, we have a machine that can get us more and more gunpowder. Though, it isn't a machine we can carry. Unless we get a Rhino-Nathia. Yeah, we have just enough, because we have 4.4 each one. We have 3 left, so that'll be 11. There, that's 13% left in kibble. Oh my word, we had exactly enough kibble for this. I can't believe it. So I'm just hoping this one, either health or stamina. Yeah, I can't even check what the weight is, unfortunately. Stamina isn't as necessary, but if we can get a good, if we can get a health in the 60s or higher, I reckon Project War Carcanos can begin. And we can get some, monstrosities that can fight the frickin' wyvern. Do not do this, by the way. This is me being very silly. Don't do this. Don't raise silly creatures like Carcanos up to friggin' take on bosses. Unless you want fun. If you want to actually beat the boss, just... You know, the answer is Rex. You might be able to do this one with Megatheriums as well, because... Pardon me. At least a couple of Megatheriums you might be able to do this one with, because the, the boss is very prone to summoning ice worms. Two more feeds left. Yes, given it's prone to summoning ice worms, a Megatherium could probably get some good damage off on it. Yeah, we'll have to see how things do develop. Also, if you have Pokemon, make sure to do your part and, beat up the current shiny. That's very, very easy. Very easy to do. You can do it. I believe in you. It's even easier than the last one. Huh. And the thing I was just looking for, there's a Sydney store with it. Interesting. Where are these dudes based? I might pay them a... Oh, Haymarket. Okay, I'm going to fucking Haymarket, jeez. Yeah, okay, they've got a warehouse. nice one. That's fine, that's fine. We'll throw some money towards them. Help support local business. Actually, let's see what other ones they have from there. Alright, should just need one more now. Beautiful, last one. Then we have another addition to our crab army. Now, I also have a very dumb idea. I've been recommended not to do this, but I kind of want to try to make one of the cars. I know they are glitchy as hell on servers, but man, imagine if we could just get a car working. Also, we're going to keep this flute with us. This is the Gigantifist flute, just in case we come across another one. The one we got was a max level. If we can find another max level, or at least a, you know, at least a 150, I'll go grab it, because another Gigantifist, we could get the stats from our one and start breeding some monsters. Actually, I think what I am going to have to do is head off to the friggin' swamp. Here we go. Why are they doing that lately, by the way? Has anyone else been noticing when you, like, tame something or throw it out, they just start walking off? People are complaining about it, and boy, I will gladly join them in those complaints. Alright, what have we got? 63 weight, yeah! Okay, yeah, I think that Karkanos is going to be very useful to us. Pity about no really good health stat, but 63 weight on a Karkanos, I cannot complain. Okay, here you are. You seem to be... I got a honey lord off the cliff. So, let us make the equipment for... Whoa, hold on a moment. Is that an Acrophyster I just saw? Oh, level 60. Not worth it. The Feisters would be good. Sadly, Orca isn't in. Its model did not work, so... Alright, it's time. I'm going to say let's make 70 of these, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to switch out my gear for war. Really? 3? I'm going to tell them to stop. Alright. What do we got? That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Right. Doesn't look like we have very good pants. Why don't I just have this? Alright. We're not in the best state, but oh, that's a nice little thorny dragon. Shouldn't cause any problems if it knows what's good for it. Right, let's equip everything, get ready. I didn't pack any sweet veggie cakes. That may be a mistake. You know what? No, we can just go back and make some. I'll try to lure it along the cliff to areas where it's not so messy. Although if it stays where it is, we're basically holding the one path that can get to it. Alright, turn back on the machines. Get us 15 of these. Oh, we're low on stimulants. Hold on, I should be able to whip up like 100 of those. Oh my word, now we're low on spark powder. This is why we need this. 6. Something. Hopefully its position will make it so we can just take out the cats before there's any problem. I really should just kill that one here. Now, can we even get up there to set this off? We should be able to. Ugh. Wanna come down here? Hold on, I need to use him like a friggin' bridge. Actually, hold on, I've got my Reaper on me. Perfect height. Okay, crouch under. Pick you up. Okay, I saw this. I saw it there for a moment. Hold on, Okay, now I need to get off here. Prep the fucking machine. Okay, where is it? I'm all for fighting. Where is the creature? Oh, you're a Serato. Oh, you motherfucking... I can't go that far down. Oh my god, okay. Okay, fuck's sake. Reaper, I need you to get me down. Zero for just jumping. This is fine. The beach is a lot more... You chose to come down here. We better up here? Okay, here we go. It's down this way. Oh my word, why are you... wanting to just be Seratos? How you looking? You good? You good? 9%. Okay, this is gonna be the most stressful fucking time of my life. That's fine. I did not pack enough arrows. That's fine. We've got the torch in a... worst case scenario, we have the torch. I'm a little stuck, my friend. You know, I was about to say, if it was a boy, I'd think I'd be naming it after a certain funny... lamp oil, rope, bombs. Could bring you to the cliff, you know? I'll try to lure it towards that area, where there seems to just be a lot of... okay, it's coming from this way. Oh my word, where did you... oi! Oh fuck me dead, that's a Spino. Could have made a flamethrower. How you looking? Still pretty good. Okay, that was a nice 10%er. So let's try to lure you down the beach. To where there's a bit more room, where we aren't as pinned into everything. The fact that you can summon Spinos is very concerning. I was thinking we'd be fighting Smilodons. Wait, Edmontino, come this way, my friend. Okay. That's what I was expecting. Oh, wait, excuse me? I can't. Boom! That's what I was expecting. Just being able to blow up friggin' lads like that. You get another one of those, I might just run in with this and start smacking them. Okay, That's fine, pants are not what I expected to last this. Hey, looking. You are absolutely just still tanking. I need better pants. Can I repair that? No. Yeah, you don't need that yet. Let's, what do we got? I can't... Terabit. Okay, you know what? No, I can fucking melee a Terabit. Oh my word, did I do 2,000 damage with that hit? Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with the torch. If I'm doing 2,000 damage with this fucking thing, why did I deal so much damage with the torch? Oh, game, I don't need you to lag on me right now. Okay, different location over here. We're gonna need new pants once we're done with this. I think I have a thing for riot leggings. Just heal you up just to make sure you're all good. Only got 3. Oh fuck, that's an aloe. Okay, we're doing basically as much damage just with this. Can't hit you. Yep. Block me. Back down the beach. So again, Smilodons and all that, we'll just go swinging in with the torch. What do you mean you can't spawn one here? What about down here? There aren't really many other locations on this island. Aberrant carrier? Okay. Really? What if I move down here? $35 more arrows left. Nearly 50%. Let's run back over here. Keep the momentum going in our favor. Run in front of us, dead ahead. Oh, Raptor, that's easy. Boom! I used fire damage. Which does a lot of fire damage. Dead ahead. Smolodon. Another. Oh. Another just boom. That didn't really do us much though. Sexy. I always keep an eye out for any Procoptodons. There. Wait. I used fire damage. I used it pretty dang well, I'd say, with the thing friggin' exploding on us. That's an Aloe. Aloes we kind of have to use this on, because... Good shot. Got it down. How you looking here? Yep, still good. So ready. Beautiful. No, that's a... I can't get in. That's the problem. If it's a Terrabird, if I don't get in early, I can't actually get it with fire. I see why these are more flamethrower orientated. Over here. Right, Cerato. That was our helmet, that's fine. How's the rest looking? Oh, jeez, okay, our armor's pretty knackered. 70%. Oh, we should have enough. I'm gonna have a fucking... Oh, that's a fucking Rex. That's... Gauntlets. Got it. Okay. I think you're going to need a heal after that one. 2 heals, in fact. Oh, 25% left. Please don't be another goddamn Rex. That's a Raptor, that is... Beautiful. Love to see it. That is very good. That was a nice, clean 20% from that. we got? That's looking small. Boom! I love when they just go boom, even though it was only 5%, unfortunately. It was a little too flammable. God, we're gonna have so much friggin' repairs once we get back to base. This is fine. This is why I switched into this armor. This is all planned. Can't spawn a target in this area? Oh, damn it. Okay. What about over here? These Procoptodons are blocking me. 60, what are you? You're 18, jeez. Not even good ones. Let's quickly load up an arrow, just in case. Beautiful. What do we got? Easy. Very good, very nice. We only have one more cake. I'm going to save it in case we get another Rex. Over here. It's an owl. Oh, it's a Carno. 94%. Almost. Jeez, I wish I got more Carnos in this. Rather than friggin' Ceratos. Then again, I'm not surprised at Ceratos. This is a Garuga creature. This is actually really good. This is a really good taming method, don't get me wrong. It's just... oomph. I love the boom. One more will do us. 98. 2% left. Then we can go and take this little mischief maker. Oh, how about here? We can go and take this little mischief maker around to go in a bit more central, maybe. Spino. Oh boy. Little pyromaniac. All right. Actually, no, we don't want you out. Although, what's your stats looking? Yeah, pretty ordinary, but that was a fun taming method. Well, let's go get our, Wyvern back. That alright, now we'll drop everyone off and I'll quickly just get our latest batch of babies. I think we only have one baby and it's a new Ceratine Wyvern who we will be breeding with Scion here to try to get a better one. Unfortunately though, we don't have exactly what we need to get what we really want. Where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get up there and get her back. Oh, let's throw you out first, just so we can have you around. What the fuck are you doing up there? Get back here, you little shit. Scion. She is not the... Not Rattle... I'm going to try to get you to live up to Rattleback's legacy as much as possible, but boy, you are the most incooperative wyvern I think I've had in a good long while. You know what? Yes, just stop there, Scion. That will do. Alright, you land there. Then we're going to go on a bit of a... Let's repair everything. Then we can get ready. I have to head to just go grab something. Then we can get ready to start, you know, plotting and planning our next steps. Alright, you're right. Let's get you repaired. Do I have any right legging... I do have a one for right leggings. How fucking expensive is this? We should actually have enough polymer. It's the pearls I'm worried about. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, this is why we need to go and get that Nothosaur. So I'm gonna improve this ghillie so it stops breaking every 12 minutes. Anyway, we're gonna be right back. Let's just quickly... Baby Serotine is the one we need. Excuse me? Thank you. Now, sadly, our, dinosaur that raises babies died horribly. We avenged her. This is our fun new... Oh, excitable. Serotine, so we're just going to keep an eye on that. I'll be back very shortly. Pardon that, I'm back. So, that Terratine isn't the best we have. Well, isn't the best we've ever had, but it'll be enough. Okay, let's... Oh my word, right? We're so low on silica bells, we can't even repair that. Hang on. Where are you two? Let's grab those bells. I might need to grab another one of those. Again, we probably just burnt through our supply making all those, electronics. Speaking of, can we make this? Oh, cool. I'm just making this just for the hell of it. This will be the Proud Anselmo, the flagship of our fleet. We'll need a docking station somewhere for it. But having an obnoxious creation like this is very funny. Let's grab some of the... You don't need as much fuel for it. I don't think we'll be flying it too much. We'll probably put it down around here for now. We'll get a proper... There we go. Excuse me, I'm trying to click on it, not... There we go, the Proud Anselmo. How do I go up again? I might just park it on the friggin' up here, actually. Now, this is by no means as fancy as the last one we used. We had a mod specific to make them better. Back on Aberration. Oh my word, where are we? Things cannot reverse for the life of them, and... Actually, you know what? We might do it up here. Look, we've got this perfect room just here. I'll just set this up as the Proud Anselmo's docking station. Just have some ladders going up from there and a exterior entryway. That'll do us some pretty good to get that. So, while we're in here, now that we've burnt through so many supplies making something just for show, there we go. Sulfur. Wait, sulfur? Well, that's not too hard to get. Pick you up, actually. Okay, they're not breeding at the moment, so I'm going to shut everything down. Hold on, I need my... Anyway, sulfur isn't too hard to get. I need these back, and I need this back. Oh, and my boots. I might actually upgrade these now I think about it. We have enough... Let's pull in the salvage hide and poly... Organic, just pull it in from the icebox. moment. We'll put you back in here. We will be upgrading that to a riot shield once I start doing some other hunts. I want everything to be at gold. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I reckon it's time. We need silica pills, as we just saw, and sulfur. So sulfur's going to be a lot easier. We need to make 10 generators at least for the silica. Certainly got enough electronics and metal for that. But I want to go do some scouting first. So I want some sulfur so we can make you a nice fancy saddle. Thankfully, sulfur's relatively easy to get. Also, I did tame some low-level jellyfish. Once, I'll probably end the stream by at least starting to get the... Oh, fuck, that's an Amila. Yeah, don't fuck with Amila. We could probably... We could probably tame an Amila. I'll want to try to get some... What am I looking... Oh my god, I thought it was a horse! It's a fucking terror bird. Yes, once we've got our, sulfur from the... You're a pretty Gigantoraptor, but you are... useless to what we need a Gigantoraptor for. No, there's a horn there, shark. Angry. What's going on there? Tell you what, yeah, I don't need to know what's going on there. It's probably nothing bad. Alright, let's look around for some weaklings. You are a 66 Ceratine. Yeah. Oh, you're a very pretty Astral, but you are level 24. And I could use your sulfur. Oh, we got the Pelagorns instead. That's fine. That's fine. And just turn around and go behind us. God damn it, of course he hit the water. That's fine. Beautiful. Got exactly what we needed. Before we get off, let's just do a quick little... Oh, it's 192 poison. That's more like it. Just do a quick little scouty scout in the Wyvern Cave and see what's... Let's just see what's cooking. The other players on the server prefer the Northern Cave. But I like this one because every day I come in here and there's some sort of loot crate over here. I genuinely wonder if they're originally going to make this a, well, not originally, because originally it was going to widen this, but I wonder, given they aberrationed it all up, if they were going to make it a rock drake nest instead. Then decided just to keep it for, okay, can you land there? Thank you. flew off after the Pelagornis, I'd be pissed. Wow, an Ascendant cloth shirt. Such a wonderful use of my time. I don't even need the items that's from. It's just fiber. I've got fiber for weeks. Whoa, what's going on here? You are a... Ooh, that's a pretty fire wyvern. That's a... That's a very pretty fire wyvern. Pity about what's about to happen to you. Now, anyway, as I was looking at this egg, what have we got here? Why stop mid-air? Sion, I gave you that name in the hope you'd end up being Rattleback's successor, you know. What have we got here? A 60 Ceratine. Yeah, no, that'll be good. I have to try some dumb ideas for cleaning this place out, incidentally. I need to, I think this is a low-level poison from memory. 108, I mean, it's not awful. I don't know if the wyverns do this on every server, but if the oh, hold on, that's a lightning wyvern we just saw there, and I don't think I've seen you here before. What level are you? Are you a lightning or a Sarah? You are the most interesting Ceratine wyvern I think I've ever seen. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if they're all stuck in the ceiling on every server, but if they are, you know, don't go to the main one. Just come down here and see what's available. Though it is a harder nest to clear than the main one. But it is much easier to escape. If you get a water tame down the bottom and just hop off. Wyverns can't do jack or shit to you in the water. Poison 24, I know exactly which wyvern that is. I took him out a few days ago. Alright, what about you, entrance wyvern? $66. Nope. I should try to clear all that out. I wonder, if I get an Oviraptor and just hold on to it and fly by everything, does it clear them out? Because if it does, I might just get a good Oviraptor and just do that. Though I think that's a little bit cheap. I don't think they'd let you do that. Oh, that's a beer barrel. Don't mind. Oh, actually a war drum. We could use that. Not for anything immediate, of course, but war drums, are very useful for taming a few other things. Also, how much sulfur did we get? 70. Yeah, I don't need sulfur for much. That should be enough. And which up there? I'll fine. I'll sell that off. Alright, after this, we'll go take Threat Entity out to the desert for a bit of a run around, see if we can't start some shit. Ooh, speaking of starting some shit. Ow. Ow, my legs. That was actually painful. What level is he? 54. Okay, we did manage to tame a valley once, and it was one of the most stress-inducing tames of my career. If you remember, yeah, we kind of couldn't get him out of the water, so we had to chase him down on a barry. So we might go for a bit of a... Honey hunt, also what I... Actually, aren't you a decent... No, you're a very low-level Bronto. Bugger, I need to find a good high-level Bronto at some point, because we're going to be doing some preparation for getting Rhynionathia. And when it comes to Rhynionathia, there are... Also, I just realized, hold on, well, it's not going to get us the best one. Where's our scanner? There you are. Can we... Thank you. There we go, that's right. Anyway, as I was saying, well, it's not going to get us the best one. This will get us something. And a good Nothosaur will suit our base due to the... Also, while we're here... I think that's a phosphat. I should have bought the Phosphato Draco at the store. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I make the sound of silly clown. Okay, they seem to be up that way. That's fine. Let's do a little bit of crocodile hunting while we're here. If we find a really good croc, I might just grab it, and we'll try to ramp kibble production, because I can just leave it in the taming trap for a while we do kibble. There's a frog. It's Tyrannomimus. I always worry about them. The Tyrannomimus, incidentally, is here because we Shad found a very nice Dinochirus mob, but already had as a Dinochirus, so you know, just go with the next biggest. Actually, hold on, you gonna fly off? Very meh Capros and a meh Suchomimus. Decent Suchomimus is another thing I do want to try to get my hands on, but that's going to be a bit difficult. Speaking of difficult, Dinochirus, that is a threat right there. I thought I should be calling that a threat entity. 66. Hello. Actually, where's that nice coloured Gary? 18. Lovely colours. Terrible level. Speaking of lovely colours, hello there, Dimorphodon. I need to get some of you. You can passive tame them now, so we might be heading down here to get a few of those, because I do like a good Dimorphodon. On my one stint on official servers, they were like my thing, Dimorphodons. Anywho, oh, that looks to be a Sarco up against a Titanium. Oh, hello, level 30. God damn it. Actually, what we're also looking for here is a Platyposaurus. I don't know if they spawn. Are you one? Oh, one. You're about to just be grabbed out of the... No, that's a Dyke. They're not too bad, Dykes. They can just give you free stone and shit. So they basically function like our sea scorpions. But if we can find... Oh my god, that's one. Right, no, that's... Is that one? Yeah, that's one. Oh my god, hold on, we have to get it. Those can repair armor automatically. We will save so much shit if we can get a good one of them. It's only level 70, but the fact that I have seen one means our scanner is lying because it keeps saying they're not... It doesn't even let me look them up. Oh, fuck, it's a view. Yeah, well, I do have Pyromane, I don't have Dreadmare. I like Pyromanes. Yes, they're far more low effort, but their aesthetic matches my own. Oh, hold on. That's it's level 30? Oh, hello, what are you up to? Oh, you are a very low-level Megalodon, that's what you're up to. Hey, let's go look around the fog-encrusted swamp. Thankfully, I think the only things that are going to give us problem are going to be leeches. Oh, that's a good Dimorphodon. You might want to go Dimorphodon hunting, you know? Anyway, Deinosuchus and leeches are the only things that are going to give us problems down here, so... Oh. Also, Deinonychirus will give us problems. How could I possibly have forgotten the fucking... I say give us problems. Deinonychirus are the problem. The geese. Suchos are smart enough not to fuck around. God, I would love to just live down here one day in Ark. It's just such a mess of an area. These really good color dimorphs are very tempting. Holy fuck! Up, up, up! Yeah, there's some creatures I don't fuck around with. Bunyips are one of those. Jeez, oh my fucking word. God, if we could get a Bunyip for the boss fight. To get a Bunyip, I need a good mount I can outrun him on, and we don't have one of those. One or two Deinosuchus, okay, we're getting better. Just hovering around this area because I want to grab that loot. 24 Suko. Oh, 168 Suko. A bit better, bit better. Oh, hold on. 24. Accordingly, I'm not seeing any other bloody... Oh, fuck. Threat entities, right there. Two geese having a swim. Not great in the water. They don't have to be great in the water. They will still win. That's why if we do see a nice... Oh! High level, we'll try to grab it. Speaking of nice high level, what level? I see our potential forklift bug there. That's a 174 female. Ooh, that is really good for breeding. That's really good for getting one. 'Cause even if our stats are shit, it also goes off the parent's stats, and that, you know, 174's got a bloody good chance of actually having something decent. Alright, let's just do one really quick sweep just in case we find another plat. Find some... those piranhas. Oh, I was like, why did you just explode? Phiomias can't explode things. Right, another pack I haven't bought. The friggin... There's Diplocaulus. Surprisingly high level Diplocaulus, in fact. Ichthyostega. The Capros will probably lead us to the smallies. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be looking for a Nothosaur, but if I can just get something that I can just equip and it just repairs all my armor, I will save countless... Holy fuck. Countless hours. Countless materials. $156. We don't have any yet. Okay, can you land? Are you seriously saying this is too waterlogged? Oh, 174. That is far more our style. I may as well just take her back to our taming pen, throw her in, just see what else we can... Yeah, and then just start... Oh, I thought I saw a 168 Dr. Goose. Sadly, we're not seeing any platypo. We might just grab that decent... Yeah, 174 is a decent grab. There we are. Oh, hello. Yoink. we'll come back around here with some mutton and just work on getting, a couple of Dimorphodons. This is a pretty... Ooh, look at this. Is a salty... This is a weathered and salty one. Now, sadly, though, they've been a lot nerfed since their old days. However, they're still potent enough. Potent. Game? What the fuck just happened there? They're still potent enough we can actually do some pretty good damage. Game? We can do some damage with them. Plus, you know, they're kind of decent in the water as well, so... Well, by no mean... Can we shoot from the back of them? I think we still need a Sarco to do some proper underwater taming. Just due to the ability to shoot from the back of it. Ow. Okay, it's realized that I'm holding it. Hold on, let's... remember when I used to have one just there? Yeah, we're gonna go get the Uties out again. And we're going to just begin the process. That's actually why, even though I haven't really played on it much, I would like Volgero. I can't wait for Volgero, because guess what? Volgero, Deinonychus are very cheap. Very easy to get. And make the best kibble. Flop. Oh, hold on. Just before we go down. 24 Archelon and Megalodon didn't look very... Ow, okay, I'll keep flying, jeez. Yes, this will be the first of many crocodiles, once we get the, crocodiles. By the way, did you hear about the interesting thing about, Deinosuchus? Because for a long time, it was generally assumed, hey, Speaking of, ooh, new paleo news, that's gonna hit. Oh! Yeah, for long as well, assumed Deinosuchus was a relative of alligators. But it's since come out as probably just a weird thing. Alright, let's try to drop you in. And break and in. Beautiful landing. Alright, we need kibble. I need the Eruptorids out of the way. This should be good. Yeah, UTs are pretty good on, not being too disruptive to shit. Two of you going. We've got... Let's quickly go up and make them breed as well while we're down here. While that gets started, we'll go start up the Fira chili machine. I'm gonna say let's get 25 of those. Beautiful. Oh, for fuck's sake. You were actually shitting me. You fucking did that on me. Using up my Azul berries I needed. Lovely. Where there? We've got some machines that can get berries very quickly. Oh, we didn't grab the dyes, bugger. Why do I have so much... Oh my god, why do I have so much fucking coloring? Oh my god, why do I have so much coloring? I'm about to fucking... Love you just using all my fucking stock to make dye that I didn't ask for. Love it. Love it. Just lovely. Salvageable items. Oh, you can't do all that bugger. Alright, that's fine. I might keep the colorings even though I don't want them. Love you just fucking around. Come on, fucking pull. Fucking auto craftings. Pull the recipes for that. No, let's make dye rather than the thing you're actually fucking trying to make. God. Alright, Giganoraptor's pretty good at getting gubbins. Let's just quickly get some gubbins. Dazunga's probably going to be better for this, but... There we go. Berries solved. $16, 9. Where the fuck do I have pears? Does that count as something? Now, we're actually going to go get a funny little bullet. So we're going to switch out our crossbow for this. Not the trank dart, but we have appetizer trank darts that make us so passive dinos want feeding early. I don't think I'm going to need it, though, because I just remembered how they actually feed. Pull from the Gigantoraptor. So I just realized I'm just going to refill the entire friggin'... All the crop plots are now going to be in need of shit. Ugh. Actually, hold on. Can you... You can distribute that, can't you? Yeah, fertilizer distribution, beautiful. I don't know the range on that though, so I don't think it's going to reach all the way in here. Should be able to though. Yeah, Sea Depot Terminal should have been in range for that. Okay, it mustn't have the range for bugger. That's annoying. That's fine though. Quickly got our daily wood supply sorted. There we go. Cooked fish meat can go in there. You can go there, you can go there. Beautiful. Okay. That's someone who is durable. Okay, really? Really? Okay, we got full up on inventory thanks to the fertilizer, that's fine. That's fine, we'll just go just use these. It's around here. Here's where everything's going to be that would have been affected by that. I think we should be good with that at least. So we can just basically just keep... Oh, so yeah, the pair would have been affected. You I know are going to be problems. You're always problems. You are the pair. You are the poor. You're the poor, actually. We just need to swipe all of you. No, no plants there. Huh. I really need to finish up this end of it once we are done with all that. Oh, sure. Speaking of, do you have anything in you? No, you're just causing problems like always. Oh, good. We'll get him to look at that one day. Okay. How are we looking? I'll leave it on just in case. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many of that can I make? 7. We've got the 7 cooking. Just fucking autocraft again. Oh. Anywho, so we need to get more spark powder. So let's go and work on that. We needed sulfur. So I really need to go up and make sure it's still there. Now we have a machine. A flamethrower saddle wielding machine whose purpose is get me spark powder. And yep, just whenever I hit those, I just get spark powder now. I'm already at 300. We are no longer in a spark powder drought. the spark powder problem is fixed. Put you out. Now, let's just go see how this will do, because we're just waiting on more eggs, so we can just wait. Oh, jeez, you are sat right on the fucking door. I might adjust that position. I don't think she can move. Eris, I require your heavy weight capacity. Alright, duck down, grab, drop. Oh, not good. Hold on, let's drop you here. That is in the outer walls. That's not great. Let's grab. And plop. This. How's that go? 7. One moment while I do the math. We'll need 13 kibble. That's fine. We got 2 going on it. Let's just quickly get in here. This is... I gotta thank Shad. This is kind of a perfect trap. Problem though, we only have 4 left. We can let some bites go by without grabbing any. That's fine. Oomph. Now looking here. Beautiful. We'll just keep that fire going. This is the stupidest tame I've done in a long time, but it's pretty good. Oh, let's back the fuck away. Yeah, I can't get that. It's fine, we'll go. I think I heard an egg pop just then. Yeah, that's only one. That's fine. Do you have any other eggs around? No. There we go, we're at 7. That's pretty... Have you... Oh, this isn't great. I cannot get your food in. You're at a terrible position. Close. Can I crawl under these? Oh, are you just gonna be sat here? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind just being able to do this. And not have to worry. Drink. Please, just move. I think I'm jamming it in the door is probably the opposite of moving. This is the stupidest tame of these I've had in actual years. And I've tamed these in some pretty stupid ways. Thankfully, the, you know, food doesn't really drop even if you miss a feed, which is pretty generous. Oh my god, okay, thank fuck I can close this. Very good angle for taking you. Can I get in there? Beautiful. How much are we at? We're at 73. Should probably be another kibble downstairs. Really? Neither of you? Once I get that other wyvern bred up. Well, may as well try to get the last 2 all sorted out at least. Oh, you've turned around. That's fine, that's fine. We can work with this. Okay, you're... Yep, hold on, that's another egg on its way. Right, this ought to be enough, I think. We'll keep everyone, you know, just working down here, just... because, like, you know, I can gladly accept more and more kibble. Okay, how are you going? Okay, you doing the thing where your animations are buggy? I know you used to do that in ASA. No, you're just being like this. Okay, that's fine. Might have to go and reset you with the old Wyvern pickup. Now, Eris, let's give him the old... Hold on, he's angry. Ugh, I grabbed him too many times. And stop. Drop. But this nonsense all started just because I wanted to get a Gatling gun for my friggin' snake, so he could look like friggin' the one snake in that one meme that people post. So I've got 7%, I've got 4 on me, 4 times, yep, we've got enough. 87, next one will be, yeah, beautiful, we'll have enough. beautiful. We even had one to spare. So, what sort of stats we got? 51 weight. Okay, pretty... Not the best stats, but pretty decent ones. She'll definitely prove a good start to our forces. But, I'm going to be taking our new Edmontina out for a little bit of a tree harvest, because, guess what? She can also harvest trees. When they harvest trees, they get a bit of a funny resource. Dino riders as hell on this thing. Yeah, they just get charcoal from trees as well. Not as much wood, of course, and it's not the best amount of charcoal, but, you know, we're getting just free charcoal. And, you know, I have the bamboo, so it's not like, wood we're as needing as we used to be. Well, we'll go drop everyone off back at home. We got smacked in the face, yeah. We don't get nearly as much to do spark powder, so spark powder will be more so the thing we use this girl for. Like, look at all that spark powder, just off one quick run. Oh, I'm gonna leave these girls to, get us a few more egg. So we can rebuild our kibble supplies. But I reckon we will call it there, everyone. So thank you for coming along. Thank you for joining us on this fun, exciting mission to get tame an Edmontina. We're going to do something next week. Probably a bit of Warcraft. No idea. That's fine. We'll get the last 10 of these all sorted. We'll make sure we have enough to, handle all that. But we will call it for now. Let's just see if there's anyone kicking, shall we? Oh, does not appear anyone is kicking. Yeah, nah, no one kicking. Unfortunately, none of our regulars. But you all have a good one, and I shall see you all next time. Till then.